Okay, welcome to another Tuesday night of KeyForge. We just started this, so we actually have a game going on up front right now that we don't want to interrupt. But I thought we'd talk about a little bit about KeyForge. Newer game, came out about 2 weeks ago. It's been selling out like crazy. John still has quite a bit of decks left, so if anyone wants to come out after watching this and play some, I started getting excited about this game a few months before it actually came out. John proxied up some decks, we played it, and I loved it. So KeyForge is a game where you have, there's 7 different houses, which is really, makes 7 different houses. And then each deck is unique. So each deck will have 3 of those houses, and none of the deck list will be the same, none of the names of the decks will be the same, none of the pictures on the back, because each back is different too, will be the same. So this whole game is trying to just based around your own deck. You kind of want to make it famous, so that's why we're trying to get a little bit more viewership into this. So if you guys want to join the chat, talk to me about it while we do these games, it'd be awesome. We also have, I think we have 5 people tonight, 4 people, 5 people probably. But always there's could be always more. So if you guys want to come down and play, I got 6 decks that anyone can just come and try the game, show up on the stream. That'd be fun. But I'm gonna go double check. We're just doing a little pre thing here, so you guys don't think we're just abandoning the stream tonight. But I'm gonna go double check, make sure they're ready, and we'll get all set up. See you in a bit. Okay, here we go, everyone. We got our first game. It is Kevin versus Ryan. Ryan, in Kevin's name deck is the child who irresistibly serves the ward. And Ryan is playing a deck called Maloney Dr. Double Snake Kneeler. Actually, that is my deck that he is playing. And it looks like Ryan is playing Shadows right now. And he just played Shadow Self, which is pretty cool. It lets him protect his creatures there from bigger threats, even if it's not. Even if it's not just attacking damage, it's any damage. Why isn't this working? There we go. Okay, so Shadow Self. Let's look at that card here. Yeah, so Shadow Self deals no damage when fighting, but any damage dealt to any non-specter neighbors to it is dealt to it instead. So it's just basically a 9 shield, which is really good. And then we also have, it looks like Naughty the Elf. Let me double check that here, because I can actually got all the cards here now. Nope, that was Carlo Phantom. But he just went after there. Carlo Phantom. Okay. And I believe Kevin's done with his turn now. Huh, interesting. Okay. Sorry, a little tough technical difficulties right there. Okay, so Ryan's new to the game, so he's still trying to learn all the cards. I gave him one of my better decks that I got here.
Reap is just an action you can use with your card. Like you could reap with this card, I believe, and you could get an amp.
Ooh, here we go. So Ryan plays Silent Dagger. This card, if left unchecked, is something to deal with here. So this lets him tap his basically shieldy creature to do 4 damage to a flank creature. So right now it's any creature he wants because both creatures are on flank. He gained the amber from playing it. He's going to reap with that, get rid of the stun token that he got on Carlo. And then he's going to play... Oh, okay. Ryan just discarded Treasure Map. So Treasure Map is actually, I think, one of the best starter cards you can get in any of them. So it comes out with 1 amber all alone, but if you don't play anything else, it's 3 amber, an additional 3 amber, and that's it. It's 4 amber. 4 amber first turn is really good. Really good to put pressure on. And then Kevin's whipping out the Mars cards there, it looks like. Sorry about the glare on this screen. I'm going to see if we can fix that maybe after this. Cards are really hard to see. Also, I'm not used to all this room in the stream booth. It's pretty nice by myself. Okay. Back to the game. Okay, so Ryan's looking at his cards here. Ryan's got, it looks like, 2 mothers. Ooh, okay. Hunting Witch into the Hazdakra, which this is another one that's really good too.
So skirmish means I don't take it.
I'm gonna look up a spell because I'm not 100% sure. This is one of those cards that actually lets you forge a key whenever you want. You just lose 1, you forge it. Basically, you can forge a key for 7. But he's also using the... Okay, so he played 2 of those, and now he's using the Nocturnal Maneuver, so he can exhaust 3 creatures, which is really good because it stalls them the next turn. So he's basically stopping 3 amber from coming out next turn on his opponent. Especially if he can get it all 3, which it looks like he got 2 Mars creatures and a Sanctum creature. And now Kevin's going with the Untamed here. He played I'm not 100% sure what this card is called, but I just know it returns a creature from... Turns a creature from your grave to your hand. What is that called? Not that. Not Fog Bank. Not Full Moon. Regrowth. Regrowth. Return a creature from your discard pile to your hand.
Might as well. I will play.
Okay. And I don't think any of them have... There's the Ancient Bear. There's the Big Twig. And that last one, I think...
Each other creature gets 2 damage.
Is it Murmook? Might be a Murmook. It's the only other creature you really... Oh, nope. It's Piranha Monkeys, I bet. Okay. I just want to show this card because Piranha Monkeys is funny.
I really did not play that right, but you know.
If I can spell Piranha. Piranha. There we go. Piranha Monkeys. Okay. So dude, play. He gets to do 2 damage to each creature, each other creature, and then reap. I don't think that... that is the one. Yeah, that is definitely a Piranha Monkey right there on top. Okay, and then we got Ryan playing the Logos. Another strong cards here. So he played Mother, which... If anyone plays KeyForge knows what it does. It gives you an extra card at the end of your for your draw step. So your hand from 6 to 7. Then he played Titan Mechanic, which if it stayed on the flank, your keys, everyone's keys cost 1 less. So they both have a really strong board presence too, which is pretty cool. Kevin eating his Burger King. Okay. So I'm not sure what Kevin... I need to fix this glare after this. This is bad. Okay. Well, he showed his hand. Oh, it's Mars. Okay, so he's playing Mars. Kevin is playing Mars right now. So it's a card that says reveal any number of Mars cards from hand and draw that many cards. It is... Not ammonia cards. Not Tunk. Battlefleet. Battlefleet. This is really good. So Mars is an interesting faction. It has its own... I feel like it works better by itself rather than others. There's even a card called Martians Make Bad Allies, which basically gets rid of all your creatures in your... You reveal your hand and you get rid of any non-Mars creatures. You can gain 1 amber from that. So if that's in a deck with just a little bit more Mars presence... creature presence, it's really good, especially with this one where it says reveal any Mars cards from your hands. You get to draw 1 for each revealed. It's really good. So then Kevin also has a Tunk on the board. 1 Tunk on the board. I think he's got a Minesweeper out there. So he's gonna do a bunch of damage. Well, he's gonna try. I would say Kevin's probably gonna try to kill off the Mother. There's nothing else really all that threatening out there. Because he's got the other Logos card next to the Titan Mechanic, which is on the bottom, is an Architect. So that one lets you put... This one doesn't sound threatening, but if used right, this card is a beast. It's an action to do this, but you can put whatever card you want from your discard pile into your archive, which means you can put whatever card you want to reuse into your, basically back into your hand. I did this against John with Bait and Switch, which worked really well because he had Sting. So he had Sting, I Bait and Switched him, gained my key, Bait and Switched him again. Worked really, really well. And Kevin's just got a mass amount of creatures on his side now. Okay, so we got Ryan using Shadows and using Relentless Whispers. Lets him deal 2 damage to a creature, and if that creature is destroyed, he gets to gain. I think it's gain. You might be able to steal it. Actually, it might be steal. Oops, spelling. Relentless Whispers. Yeah. So if he can kill a creature with that, he can actually steal 1 amber. And Kevin has many choices, I'm sure, to destroy. So right now, Ryan really has to worry about Tunk. And I think that's a Dominator that he has. It's a 9/1 with Taunt. Okay, so that's another one he might have to worry. Kevin's deck seems to be more based around heavy, big hitting creatures. So this is Kevin's right on top, the 2 next to the other Tunk. He basically has Taunt on him. So it's a 9/1, 9 health 1, 9 power, and 1 shield. So you have to at least do 1 damage to it before you can start actually hurting it, which doesn't seem like a lot, but when it's 9 damage, you get 9 damage back no matter what. So you're going to have to throw multiple creatures into this, and he has 2 of them. So it's kind of rough. So if Ryan can keep the creatures down to three factions, just keep 1 of each faction out. That's all you have to do, because you can only use 1 amber then, or even 2. He can also he can probably outrace Kevin, I think, in the long run. So if he could just kill some of his, I would say get rid of his Tunk, get rid of his Twig guy too, and that well, yeah, I would get rid of the Sanctum. There's a bunch of those right now too. Kevin has just a weird variety of creatures here. Okay, so he played Skillis? Yeah. Skillis, okay. So Sanctum is one of those ones that I feel like isn't really talked about, but it's kind of good. So this guy is really good. He has 4 health, 2 shield, annoying, and Reap to capture. So he gains 1, he captures 1 from you. It's basically kind of like stealing, but not as good. Hi Bob, how's it going? I see you. Okay. If you guys have any questions, just let me know. I'll answer them for you. You were knowledge, Bob. Okay, so this is Kevin, because Ryan's new. He literally just started playing today. He literally learned how to play up front with me. That's actually what I was doing before we came on the stream here. So he's telling Ryan about the Taunt ability, which Taunt is really good. It makes it so if you have a creature with Taunt. No, it's first round. John is not crushing everyone yet. John's deck is still 15-1. I did beat him that night. I did beat him last Tuesday, so I got that 1 on him. But yeah, so this is round 1, everyone, and Kevin looks like he has quite the board. So I honestly just thought of this strategy. Oh, there we go. We got Ryan with the first key. We'll do the yellow key. Oh no, not for you, Kevin. Blue key. Blue key. There we go. Blue key for Ryan. Whatever. It happened. He wrote it down relentlessly, I'm sure. Get it? Relentless Whispers. Okay. So we got Ryan playing a Mother. So now we can go up to 8, which is crazy. Another Architect. And then a Titan Mechanic. So Ryan knows the flank. He has to keep that card on the flank in order to outrun Kevin, which is really nice. As long as he can kill, I just thought of the strategy to like watching this monstrosity of creatures just being built up. If he can keep each faction down to at least 1 creature, creatures won't be such a big problem with him. And he definitely does have enough creatures to do it, especially with that Shadow Self. He can just start tacking into it, and the Shadow Self gets dealt the damage instead. Or even if he use the Shadow Self to ping off some of these guys. But it looks like he used Mother to take off 1, which is a good choice.
And I draw 2 extra cards, so I go up to 8 cards.
Okay. And Ryan is actually a really good Magic player too, so it probably helps him in this game, knowing a little bit more about the combo interactions and stuff like that. Yeah, it is. You could be playing, Bob. You could be down here enjoying your fun with your deck that you bought. Kevin got a key. Okay, 1-1. 1-1. And this board is huge. So many creatures. Someone kill all of them. Don't you both have like massive removal? Pretty sure they do. Should. Dis. Wait, is it Dis? Mars. Wow. Okay, well. Kevin doesn't have mass removal. I don't know if... So neither of them have mass removal. I mean, Ryan kind of does. He has Save the Pact, which kills damaged creatures. So he could damage them and attack, I guess. I would start using that. Choda, dude. Start going after some creatures here, too.
Alright, and then I still have 2 Untamed. I'm going to reap with Big Twig. When I reap with Big
Okay,
Twig,
Kevin using the Untamed.
stun and exhaust a creature. I'm going to stun and exhaust this mother.
Okay, so he's going to stun the mother.
It's just so that you can't stun
And exhaust it. So let's look at Big Twig. Big Twig's pretty good. I like him. And his name is Big Twig. Big Twig. Okay. Big Twig. He can only fight stun creatures, but he can reap and stun and exhaust a creature. So he's basically shutting a creature down for 2 turns. Then we got Ancient Bear going after the Shadow Self, finally killing that giant shield that he had.
I have no idea how this turn's gonna go. I'll pick Untamed. Make sure.
Okay. Oop, wrong button. There we go. Ryan's doing Untamed. Okay.
Fight.
Ryan's swinging into Big Twig,
Big Twig.
dealing him 3 damage. Ooh, then we got Witch of the Eye. Great card. Oh, I don't know if he played it. Did he play it? Nope, he played a Hunting Witch first. Okay, good choice, good choice. Hunting Witch, then Witch of the Eye. Yep. Gaining that Amber. So let's look at Witch of the Eye. I love this card so much. It's so good. I never get to play it though, because it dies so fast. So Reap's Return, it's basically regrowth, but better. Because it returns any card and it reaps, so it automatically gives you an Amber. It's a, as Magic terms, is a regrowth on a stick. And then you played a Niffle Imp and 2/2 fairies. Wow, that was a good move, Ryan. That was huge. That's 4 Amber right there that he just gained off of that. There is 5 people tonight for this. 1 up from last time because we basically pulled Ryan into it at the end. But Thursdays, John's doing KeyForge League now, so he has different variants of and point variations for it. So if you play 3 different variants, you automatically get some tokens, which he's gotten for people for Amber, and then whoever has the most points at the end, it sounds like, gets a playmat, which is really cool. Should have gave one of my playmat, or gave my playmat to Ryan, but I forgot because I'm a bad person. Okay, here we go. We got Ryan.
We're going with Sanctum.
Oh. Ooh, okay. Kevin doing Sanctum, looks like. Kevin doing Sanctum.
So, Sanctum. I am going to use my action.
Interesting choice.
Return lady Messina.
See what he can do with Sanctum here.
And since I'm still playing Sanctum, I can play it again, which then I can stun a creature. I am going to stun your Niflate.
Which one?
Niflate, when you stun it, if it doesn't say exhaust it, I know there's a lot of words in this. That's why I don't like it. I played Virtuous Works, which doesn't do anything but.
Ooh, okay, Victorious. Yep, I saw that. Victorious Works, here we go. Good card. It's,
No, Reef is so fighting is different than reaping. It's plus 2 armor, plus power. I'm gonna reap with this. If I reap with that, I can use a pretty good
Victorious Works. That was Victorious Works. Oops. But there you go. Just gain 3 amber. That's all it does.
I thought when you tap them anyway.
It's like reaping is tapping. You have to reap later. So yeah, you could reap both of those and you get one. And another one. Yeah, you're exactly right. You get 2. Reap with him, he captures 1.
Okay, and he's going to reap, capture 1 with Silkus. Sukis? I don't know. Bob makes fun of me for spelling. It's not saying words right, so I'm sure I said that wrong.
Use a friendly non-sanctum creature. I'll use.
Oh, I don't know what that one is. Is that Commander? Is that a Commander?
And then I'm going to use.
Oh, yeah, it is. Here you go, Bob. Here's a card that you love the artwork for. Look at that, baby. It's beautiful. But that's a really good card, too, so it lets him use a non-Sanctum card creature this turn. Okay, so he's not... So he's at 6. Okay, so Ryan's doing Untamed, obviously, because he's got just a roll right now. So he's got 2 Dew Fairies, which gives him 4 amber from just reaping with them. He's going to reap with Witch of the Eye, and I imagine gain... Oh, dude, go for the Kodo. You could... Oh, you can't forge a key because it went off. Wait, is he? Oh, Ryan, I think you counted wrong. You could have made a key this turn. Even though your keys cost 7, you could have done the Kodo and got the 8th one to make the forge that last key. Okay, here we go. Save the pact. Okay, there's the board. Ryan's shutting down that mass amber generation there. And we got 4 people watching tonight. If anyone has questions, just let me know. Or if you want to talk about how good some card is. I know my favorite one right now is Witch of the Eye. I think that card is amazing. And Mother actually has really, like, especially if you get 2 out, that's huge. That's 2 cards. 2 more cards in your hand each turn is really, really good. Kevin for his 2nd key here. Number 2. Okay, and he's running Sanctum here. Oops, there we go. Sanctum. He's gonna reap with that, capture 1, gain 1, maybe. Yep.
I'm actually gonna reap with Commander Remo too, because then I can use it.
I still don't know how much amber Kevin has, even though he told me I should have made him move his stuff. Okay. Yep, and then you use the commander to use the moonmark to gain another amber, use champion to gain another amber. So you should be at 4, 5. 5 at least. Nope, you attacked with it. Okay, so you killed the Witch of the Eye. Good move. Good move. Ooh, Ryan, don't play it. Don't play the sting. It's gonna backfire. Okay, so it sounds like Ryan has played defensive, so he's playing Old Bruno. He's playing Shadows. He's going to play Old Bruno, which helps him a lot for at least a turn. It will stall him, make him throw some more creatures at him. So elusive that actually takes 2 creatures out of the board for reaping.
You can't do a KeyForge step.
Okay, Ryan played the Sting.
Why would this be?
It's good for early game, not late game.
Okay. So Ryan's going to green that Amber. I think he's at 5 right now.
Yep, you can just tap to get another Amber.
He's going to reap with that to gain 1 more. 6.
I was really thinking about
Oh, 2, 4, 6, 8. 8.
I'm gonna draw.
Okay, so he's at 8.
Okay, I think I can still win actually. So I'm gonna go Untamed. If I did Untamed,
Ooh, okay. Well, Kevin was building up. Here it is, Untamed. Hunting Witch.
then I use my Mermove to kill off Old Bruno. Because of this, it only takes
He's going to swing at Old Bruno, gain that Amber back here.
mine back. So I'm at 7. And then I use Key Charge. I can lose 1.
And then he's going to use, I think that's it. I think that's game. I think he just used Key Charge.
Your Hazra, Showdown History.
Yeah.
It's really good too. I do then want to make you wait.
Yep, he just used Key Charge. So Key Charge is basically you lose 1, forge key. Yep, there we go. Ryan actually put up quite a fight for being his 2nd game at KeyForge. That really just shows how balanced these kind of decks can be. I think if Ryan read the Sting a little bit better, he would have maybe not played it. He also made a little mess on the Kodo, but I mean, Ryan did really good. Really learned that deck pretty fast. Gave it to him because it was kind of one of the easier ones to play. And then this is I think Kevin's newer deck that he just bought, which is really cool to see. It's definitely more creature based. Cause that lineup, they had like 9 at a time. That was crazy. Okay, well that was fun. It's fun to watch, especially new decks. Kevin's Child of Irresistible. Let me reread that because I don't think. Yeah, the child who irresistibly serves the ward. Well, I think he served him well. Won the game. Well, we'll see you next round. Okay, well, here we go. Round 2. And Kevin put his stuff in the middle so I can see it. Okay, so we got Kevin versus Curtis. Curtis is playing... Oh, man. To Hamper, the Alchemist of Ottohome. And Kevin is still playing the Child Who Irresistibly Serves the Ward. Okay, so the one thing that's going to be different between these two decks is the Dis and the Sanctum. Okay, and we got Kevin playing 2 of the Dominators right off the bat. But Curtis already has the Bobble out. Good first turn. Okay, and Curtis is going for Dis. Dis. Okay, so Curtis has, it looks like Charit, and I'm not sure what that other one is, but let's find out. Oh, wow. Okay, I've never even heard of this card. Pull this up. Gong Gazul? Pretty sure that's what it is. That's not what it is. Is it? It looks like it. Action, play. Deal 3 damage to a creature. If it's not destroyed, destroy. Huh. Okay. I'm not sure if he knows that's an action or not, but he did gain an amber from it. Did he? That has to be the card. I don't think there's any other ones that are like that. Let me see. Should I drummer? Yeah, that's definitely did 2 damage to something, but I'm not sure what he did. Okay. And then we got Curtis playing Mars now. Yeah, so Curtis plays a Mother Gun, and it looks like Zeke the Many. Zaziki the Many. I don't know how to say it. All these Mars cards make no sense. Names are silly. Okay, so then we got Kevin going for Mars 2. It looks like he's going to get rid of stun tokens off his Dominators. He's got a Tunk. And he's also got... I don't know what the other one is. I don't know Mars cards that well. So we got 2 Dominators. Is that the No, that's not the Martyr. Think Drone? Think Drone. Okay, so you got Think Drone too, which is just a 3 creature basically that lets you archive. If you reap, you archive. You may archive a friendly creature or artifact in play. Okay. I'm not sure if anyone has any amber yet. I don't see any. Hard to tell though. Okay, so Kevin's big card right now is the Dominator. So I'm gonna pull that up. I'm just gonna pull up the kind of the big cards that they kind of have to worry about. Each other have to worry about. So we got the Dominator. Oh, and I'm gonna say the Witch of the Eye because it looks like Curtis is playing Untamed. And that's just gonna be. There we go, Witch of the Eye. And a Murmook. So Kevin's keys cost a little bit more. Okay, Kevin's turn. Let's see what he's going to do. He's going to do Mars. Okay, so he's going to attack his Murmook, get rid of the Murmook. Put it back down to 6. 2 damage on that. Tunk. He's going to archive. Oh, he's not going to archive. Okay, so he's going to reap, gain 1. I still can't tell what Kevin has for... Well, I just realized I didn't reset these keys either. Sorry about that. They're both at 0 keys. Okay, yeah, Kevin clearing the board with his giant Mars creatures here. The Dominators and the Tunks. Tunk is really good for him right now, too, especially since he can just attack all out and just Sorry about this. Oh, tired. Swing that tongue and then just play a Mars and just fully heal it back into health. Oh, and here is Curtis's answer to him destroying all his stuff. Soul Snatcher. Haha. Nice. I like it. I like it. So now all that Curtis has to do is just start playing some big creatures, some just little creatures, and just start swinging or using Amber, reaping with them. There we go, reap.
Okay. To stun, snudge, and exhaust it. Yeah. I use big red for stuns or big clears, either one. And then I'm also gonna.
We got 2 damage on. I'm not sure what that card is. Another new card from Curtis's deck. Let's find out. Oh, it's Snudge. It is. It's Snudge. Totally a Snudge card. Here we go. So I've never seen this card, but I love the art. Snudge. Boom. So you can fight and reap and return an artifact or flank creature to its owner's hand. It's really good. Okay. Especially with that Dominator Bobble too. Oh no, I guess it wouldn't be the Dominator Bobble, it would be the Gauntlets that would be really good with him. Okay. I think Curtis is trying to plan out his next move here. Okay. So Curtis is going to reap. Get to 4. Curtis playing another dredge card. I have no idea what some of these are here. What's this one? No, what's that one? Is that done? It's a Drumble? Rumble. Wow. Okay, well, this is what he just played. Why didn't this take? Come on. Rumble. Sorry. I'm missing out on stuff here. Computers went weird. Okay, so we played Drumble, which I'm not sure if Kevin had 7 or more, but still pretty cool. Elusive play, if you have 7 or more, if the opponent has 7 or more, capture all of it. That's really good. I like that card a lot. Okay, so he's going to archive. Yep, he's using Zookeeper. Kevin's Zookeeper is really good here. He can start picking, instead of killing, he's just going to start picking creatures off and putting them into his archive, which is really annoying. Because that gets around his Soul Snatcher.
And I don't really care much for Soul Snatcher right now, so I'm just going to reap with my last 2 Mars to get 3 more. And ending.
There we were. And you are at how many keys?
5.
Okay.
Chris. Alright. 9.
And that playmat that Kevin's using is, I think, one of the KeyForge mats you could win if you come and play the League. And John can correct me if he's wrong, if I'm wrong, but I think those are the ones he's given out as the prize. And there's one for each faction. Myself, I like the one that I have, that one, or the this one Trav says is really cool, which is the Snudge pitcher. It's this pitcher. Not that pitcher, not the blank one.
This is a 2. 2 and 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 2. 2 and
it would be that picture of for the Dis. Okay, he's using Mother Gun to kill off the Zookeeper. Good choice, Curtis. Get rid of that annoying thing. I think Kevin has 6 Amber. I'm not 100% sure. I can't tell. We have such a hard time with this. For this Amber thing. Okay, Curtis using his Zookeeper or playing a Zookeeper himself. If you're new to the stream, make sure you subscribe or follow us so you can get all the updates on this. We have this every Tuesday. We're gonna do it every Thursday for the league. I don't know if we're doing streams for the league. That would be fun. I'd still do it. And then don't forget to come and get your decks too. $10. Get into the game.
With Untamed, I use regrowth. Oh, sorry. Forge a key first.
Yes.
Amber, and I
Yes.
enemy
Do that. Do exactly that. Follow, like, and smash the subscribe button. See, you can tell Kevin's deck is based on creatures. Look at this board again. He's back up to 7 creatures. And a good mix of them too. It looks like they're mostly Mars, so he could just call Mars and just start reaping. He can't. It's hard to deal with those Dominators. I like it. Thank you. Thank you for following. Okay. Curtis can get ahead of the key fight here. Oh, no. Kevin has 2 keys now. I didn't even see him get those. It's so I can't tell off this. Kevin's play style. It's just to hide all his stuff. Okay, here we go. So we got Curtis playing Dis, I think. Pretty sure he's playing Dis. Oh, here we go. His big card. This is rare. Boom. You must lose 3 Amber in order to play him. He has Taunt. Destroyed. He gains 5. So, swing into it. Swing with it. You can get a key out of that, man. Whew. It's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool card. It's a neat card. Okay, everyone watching. What's your what's your favorite faction you've seen so far? I really like the Art of Dis and Sanctum, but I honestly think Untamed is my favorite faction just because of the speed it can do. And Kevin the other day when we were just playing for fun, I think I got 19 Amber in 1 turn, and then Hoda chopped him, which let me forge a key on top of it. He was not happy. Okay. So what's Curtis going to use? He's going to use the Dominator Bobble here. Using his. Let's find out. And don't forget to download that Master Vault, because you can always look up these people's decks too. I think I'm going to talk to John to put their deck list on top so you can see them too, which would be really nice, because then you can see. Yep, it's Zeke of the Many. So you use that card with the Dominator Bobble, which really helps getting some more power onto him too. So I'm not sure how powerful his Many is, because every time he reveals a creature from his hand, he can archive it and put 3 1/1 counters on it, or 3 counters. 1/1 counters, magic, you know, things. Okay, Kevin's at 6 Ambers, it looks like. Oh, it's a rough spot for Curtis. Yeah, okay, yeah. Curtis calls it. Knows he can't do anything about it. Okay, and that was game. Kevin Fruit for 2 victories. Okay, guys. Well, if anybody wants to chat with me, I am here to stay for a little bit.
Sanctum cards I really enjoy.
I like Curse's deck. I like that true Baryu is really cool.
Can I join in?
Oh, we can. We got John here,
All right.
the owner, the man. Do you see we got a follower?
Yeah, always happy to get new followers. You know, we're very small right now with just 23 followers, I think. But you know, we work really hard at what we do here, and hope that you enjoy the content. I think Gary's doing an awesome job on these KeyForge videos. So just wanted to stop in and say, you know, basically give him some props, and you know, like he was saying earlier, if you like what you're seeing, please follow. It really helps us out. We do Magic the Gathering every Friday, and we just started these KeyForge videos. Still kind of feeling things out, seeing, you know, when we're gonna do them and stuff like that. But this is just our second KeyForge video, so I hope that if you're watching, I hope you're enjoying them. I know I've been enjoying them. Hey,
Oh, another one.
There's
There
another
we
follower.
go.
Appreciate that. Thanks so much. So yeah, you know, if you got advice on things you'd like to see done differently, or you know, things you're enjoying, please feel free to share that in the chat. Love to hear from you. But yeah, thanks for watching right now.
Okay, and you do have that league going on, right?
Yeah, we're going to start up a league here at Heroes Welcome. Give people an opportunity to try some of the different formats, because with KeyForge being a brand new game, there's a number of different formats, and I think it'll be fun to kind of experiment and see what formats people like. So there's Gauntlet format, where you come with 3 decks, and if you lose with one of your decks, that deck is eliminated, and you continue in the match until you have no decks left. So that's one of the formats. There's also a worst deck format, where you bring the deck that you think is your worst and you play with your opponent's deck. So there's that one. What else do we got? We got regular, just 1v1. You know, so there's a few different formats to try out. So thought League would be a good opportunity for people to try those out.
Yeah, that would be a lot of fun. And you can meet all the players that want to play. I know me and Travis are really big into it, so we've been obsessing over it, kind of. We have bad habits buying into cards a lot. I have 6 decks. I know Travis has 5. So that would be fun. I got my friend Kevin, who you just saw win 2 games there. He's gotten a few decks more. I think he's got 4 decks now. And we're glad to borrow them to you. If you just want to try the game out, you don't have to put any money into it right away. You can just play your decks. If you like it, you can buy one to $10. $10 to get into a game. Tournament ready game, even. So that's really fun.
Yeah, that's one of the things that's great about KeyForge, is it's not a big investment, you know. I think a lot of people get turned off when they see a new game and it's like another booster pack game. And it's like, oh, great, you know, that's going to be another big money sink. But with KeyForge, you can't go wrong. You know, you pick up a deck and you're ready to play. So
yeah, and you saw Ryan play today. This is literally his 2nd game. And the Untamed move that he played, where he basically gained a key in 1 turn, was amazing. Like, he played Magic before, so, I mean, he has a little bit more experience, but still, turns like that happen on KeyForge all the time. Me and John have played games where he got back and forth between 19 to 5 Amber a bunch of times, and I know his favorite card is Doorstep to Heaven.
Nah, not quite. My favorite card is the Sting.
Yep.
It's been a big card for me. It's the one where when your opponent forges a key, you gain all the amber that they spend. So I love being able to forge a key before my opponent and then slam that Sting down, so that when they do forge their first key, I'm ready to forge my 2nd, and I'm already working on my 3rd. So yeah, it's one of my favorite cards. But the Doorstep to Heaven basically undoes all that work I did by setting me back to 5 amber.
It's good times.
Yeah.
Good times.
Well, we're going to try and get another matchup here for you, and I think maybe after that, maybe me and Gary can do a rematch
Yeah, you wanna...
between Dr.
Double Snake.
Dr. Double Snake versus my very own Silver Niffle Chang. If you haven't heard the backstory, I know Gary mentioned it a little bit on the stream tonight earlier. My Silver Niffle Chang was 13-0 before Gary finally beat him once with the Dr. Double Snake, but I think I'm going to try and get my revenge tonight and even the score. So we'll try and get that one in tonight. But before that, we'll get one more, I think, match before that. So I'll try and find some people to play.
Sounds good. Sounds good. While we're setting that up, I'm going to head off. I'm going to get some water here real quick, too. But I'm going to let them set up, and then I'll get their names and stuff and put it up here. So see you guys next round.
Was it fun watching me eat French fries and chicken?
Watch my 70 is for
So you have to like
Should mention
probably
the search.
roll and aim.
Yeah, I'm doing my search.
Gary, I'm lucky, man. You're drinking water. That's good.
Because then it will go off as soon as it hits something.
Put it right there. You can't not see it. But then you can't see all my creatures.
You stop having like 7 creatures all at once.
That was what helped me so
Every
good.
game,
7 creatures, at least. Well, remember that time when I played out my card? I got to 10 damage to his whole thing.
No, a bright streak flashes from your fingertip. Pointing finger to a point you can choose within range.
I don't see your 20
It
out,
says
so
to max
I rolled a 5.
range,
It's
and
5.
it just hits the wall.
Wasn't he? Did he put it back in the box?
Oh, and then it will explode on the wall.
I rolled a 5 here.
Assuming if you get through
And it's a 20-foot range.
So what?
So it'll blast into that room and incinerate anything.
Yeah, no, the room's completely fucked, but if you hit the doorway, we are completely fucked.
Yes.
Mulligan here. Mulligan.
Nope, I'm good.
Mulligan. I like it.
I can see.
Yeah, you
So
know
in
what I
theory,
like.
I can just close my eyes and just do it.
I hate this.
And
See,
you
I can't do this.
It's really I don't want it.
It's like sorry.
Okay, now we'll go
Turn. My turn?
Yeah, I'm done.
Are you gonna run up to the door?
Mother?
Or
In theory, I can.
Mother?
I really don't like
Close
this.
my
Yeah.
eyes.
You didn't shuffle.
You literally shuffled. I watched me shuffle.
I know.
And
I
technically
did.
cut.
Problem is,
This is bullshit.
hold action to
I shouldn't
everyone.
swear. I know.
you can.
Yeah, good job, Kevin.
I'm going with Untamed.
So hold on, I get to go take cards.
You would have to get within a certain because thunderclap is what, 20 feet, 30 feet?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 cards.
Wait, is it thunderclap?
I'm
or
going with
thunderwave?
Untamed.
Thunderwave.
Play Fog Bank.
Or is there a thunderclap?
Can't
There's a cantrip
fight
version
your
of
next
the
turn
spell.
for creatures.
The cantrip one is
I play
only
Big
5.
Twig.
Like, I think the spell is 50.
Yeah, Thunderwave is 15. But they can do it, they get a con save.
Not any
Sack. Done.
Okay, we're gonna do
essentially you
Untamed,
need to
Hunting
go to
Witch.
the, thing. I don't know the exact
Are we using
name
yours?
of it. I think it is
Yeah,
really
you
called
can.
thunderclap, but
Do
it might
fair.
have been one of the.
I think you're right.
Are you playing the same deck I just played?
What?
Yeah,
Ducky.
Might have been in one of them.
Is that the one that he played with?
Ryan did.
Ryan played with it.
Yeah.
Did he? I thought he was playing. Oh no, he didn't play that for double sync. You're right.
Thunderclap,
You're
yep.
right. You're right. Okay.
Evocation.
2 there.
I don't think that's.
Is that a damage or a stun?
As a stun, he's got 1 large
I'm
stun.
going to discard save the pack then.
So I use the big keys for. You can use the big one for other stuff. I say small
It's
ones
just
or what you
cantrip
choose for.
thunderwave.
Create a burst, thunderous
I'm at 2.
sound that
We have 2 here.
heard up to 100 feet away. Each creature within
That's such a
range.
good start.
Okay.
Other
It is
than
your
you,
turn, Kevin.
but
I'm gonna drop one more
Wait,
card.
fuck it.
We're gonna do
I'm try and
Sanctum.
name the wizard, and we're
One more
gonna
card.
take a gamble, and if it hits the doorway or hits the room.
Alright, so you're going to go
So
into
you
the
can
grassy
roll. You
plain.
can probably roll it.
Yeah, we're going Sanctum.
You have to
I'm
go
gonna
into
play-
the grassy plain. Wait, you're.
Okay. Charge
How is she going to aid
for
you?
each remainder of this turn. Each time I play a card, it does
Have
2
one
damage
call-
when I
have
play
a
it.
call
I
creature.
need
What's
a
it?
charisma saving
It's an
throw,
action.
please.
No, every
Oh.
time you play a creature.
Yeah, it's every time I play a creature. If I say that wrong, I'm sorry.
No.
It is called.
Son of a bitch.
You realize how nice it is. And you sit down yourself.
Play my 2 Sanctums, which means I can get out 2 damage twice. Kill your Hunting Witch. Choice. And I'm gonna do 2 damage to your
Can I at least get to him?
Titan Mechanic.
I'll
You sit next to me.
And that's my turn.
We're gonna do.
You just pick out.
So we're gonna play
Wait,
Spectral.
so I just don't
And then
want
we're
to
gonna
leave,
use
right?
its action to arcade Hunting
I'm
Witch.
pretty sure the effect essentially consists
And
of you're just
we're going
out,
to-
you don't know what's going on.
Putting me in check.
You just have no
And it's your
interest in what's going on outside the grass.
I'm going Untamed.
You just smoked a bowl.
Yeah.
I play Full
I
Moon.
did too.
Welcome to Gibbering Mouth,
Play
aka
Hunting
Ogre.
Bear. I play Save the Pack. Each damaged creature is
Hold
destroyed.
action until.
And a game chain. So I can drop back up to 5. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
you
leave
will
on
hold
the
action in the
chain.
sense that you are doing
Um,
right now.
I am.
Big Twig, I use its effect to reap. When I reap, I get to stun and exhaust a
And
creature.
come with your head and tell me,
Or gain an
fire a ball and aim me.
So I took my reap already. Stun an exhausted creature. I'm going to stun and exhaust your...
He's still in front of me. Has he moved?
That's tough. I'm not sure if I want to do that too.
Chris? Yeah.
I'll take out your Duke Fairies later.
Yeah, the other two who are behind me at this point, I'm probably aware
Mother.
of that.
I'm on the path of
You can choose whichever one, I really don't care.
I want to be in the path of next fireball going in the
Okay,
So I
go.
probably basically just like right next to the doorway with no idea what's going on.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna do.
Well, I suppose just kind of
Yeah, we're
like
gonna do
pull out
Untamed.
axe and just sort of like
Pick up my card, my archive card. Play my hunting.
Now,
and
important
gain 4
question. Do you go?
Here you go.
It's more of a
Okay. Absolutely. So make those attacks.
Excuse me, guys. I'm here. I'll wait.
I mean, I get a 15.
That's a hit.
Oh my god. Okay. Alright.
I'm going Sanctum.
What did I hit? 7 damage.
Oh, cooler with it. Virtuous Words. I get 3 imp for playing that.
Wow.
What did I just hit? I
Okay,
can't see.
that worked. I don't know why.
I put down Sequus.
Do you get 2 attacks?
No, just one.
I reap
can
with
give
Commander
myself
Rimmel,
2, but I
letting
don't
me
really
use
know
a
what
friendly non-Sanctum creature. I'm going to use Ancient Bear to kill off your Hunting Witch. Before it attacks, it does 2 damage, so I don't actually gain any damage
No,
from
and
it.
they're on this.
I will also use
effectively charmed.
this. It doesn't really do anything, but I do get an amber for reaping.
Yeah, they don't want to live.
Actually,
Yeah,
no,
I think it counts as a charm effect. I think I'm immune
I'm not
to it
really
right
a fan
now.
of this other stuff. I might.
But everyone else.
What are you gonna do? Attack my Duke Fairies with elusive?
In theory,
Oh,
if
elusive?
I jump
I got
over
elusive, I
there,
can kill off
make
like
my
your mother.
save,
You could. I can kill my
it's
mother.
gonna fight me if I try
Except
to
from
get
drawing
him.
so many cards.
I think he's just not going to.
No, fairness,
I'm
I've
not
drawn
gonna-
this 2 turns.
Yeah, he will be.
Oh, that's right.
I don't
There's
care.
caps.
He'll be. He
All right,
will
I'm
react
done.
the same way.
I reaped with my
Anytime
protectors.
you
I'm
grab
going
a blind
to
person.
game my first key.
He'll be waiting with you.
What are you doing?
But he will
Okay, how
not.
many you have?
Not kill you for it.
I have 9.
I think
Bait
at this
switch.
point you can literally chop off his foot.
Because we messed up last time we played. That's still stealing. You couldn't do it last time because I had my creature that.
Oh, you're
6
just
stealing.
I haven't moved. I can't
5
telegraph.
and 7, I think. So 6 and 6.
Get me on the back.
Yeah, 6 and 6 is right.
Okay, I'm gonna play
Alright.
my Mija. We got Forge next turn.
Miasma.
Miasma, whatever. This is why I get made fun of. Call of Phantom.
This is
Yes,
your
22.
Yes.
Less.
Alright.
You said when I asked why you're at it, like, just grab both of us and be
Also,
like, come on,
grab
kids,
both and
We're
let's
gonna do
go.
Relentless
And
Whisper, which lets me do 2 damage to
as
something.
far as my movement strength, can I?
We're gonna do 2
him
damage
the
to
doorway.
your
Like, do they
protectors.
both fit in the doorway? Or
And then we're also gonna do Relentless again.
because 2
Another
characters
2
can
damage
share
to
the
it.
same space, right?
Pretty neat
Yeah.
check. And there you go.
Well, it's wisdom
Basically,
and charisma for their sakes.
it would basically be throwing him into melee with the creature to start with. And bear in mind they're both blind.
Well,
Gonna go Sanctum.
he's blind,
I'm
blind,
blind.
I'm
Well,
not.
I got Forge a Key anyway.
So if you want, as soon as you get me on the path, I'll be good to go.
Sanctum. I give my Sequus shoulder armor, which gives it +1 power, +2 power, and +2 shields.
That requires me making another.
I
saving
will
throw.
then. You reap with this. It says I may fully heal a creature. If I do, that creature cannot be dealt damage for the remainder of the turn.
40 pounds.
I'm just going to do it for itself because it doesn't say it can't be that creature.
To get one of them.
I'm also going to reap with my Commander Rimmel. If I do, I can use a friendly creature.
Down too much to be able. If you want to get back out by the end of your turn, you can only.
Or I can selflessly get both of them on the path and I stay in. Correct?
Throw the little one. Yeah, if you want to chuck her and risk injuring her.
I will do that.
Okay.
Reap with Big Twig to stun one of your Dew Fairies. I clicked up the red instead of the white.
17.
Okay. Yep.
That is unfortunately my turn.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't
you
reap.
took 5
Whatever.
points of damage.
Screw
A
that.
little bit busy, but
What do you
yeah.
I didn't
Oh,
use
you
a
can
card.
do that.
Okay, well I just reap. I capture 1 and I reap another one.
I
I'm
did
going to
have
Forge.
one of my second level spell slots marked off, but I don't remember casting it.
Sorry, John.
I mean, you've done a few
Okay.
things that might have been like one of your weird
Well,
abilities.
my only second level spells are Lesser Restoration, which I casted myself, is Own of Truth,
How are you not
Protection from Poison.
I guess you haven't been able to draw.
No.
No, you cast.
We're gonna do
You
so
cast
Untamed.
restoration on yourself.
We're
so
gonna
you
play
have
Hunter
one more that you're missing.
And then did I do Magic Weapon?
So you
So,
did
that's protecting it.
It was like some sort of like set.
This thing.
You might
put that down to go this way.
Doesn't take a spell.
Well, that makes more sense than going the other way.
You haven't
That's
smited
fine.
anything.
Sure.
You've not done
Right, I
anything.
Nocturnal maneuver?
Smoked anything.
Okay, well you.
What'll be
you said
exhausted?
that
That's-
was a second level spell slot
that's-
at the time, so you
Yeah,
probably
that's-
master marked it off thinking that it was actually
Niffle
a second
Ape,
level spell slot.
Candy and Amber.
Oh.
I need another strength.
And then we're gonna
check
tap
from
Do
you
Fairy,
for dealing
or
with
Reap
him.
with Do Fairy to get 2 more Amber.
Okay. Oh yeah.
And then we are going to.
And finally, I
This
need
is damage, not stun. Oh wait, no it is.
That is stun.
Because you
It's
can
not
say
damage
you
though,
can
right?
get
No, it's not damage,
Even
but
though
it's
it's the
stunned.
same round, and I already made it for my turn.
No,
Yeah,
check.
otherwise I'll just need it now, otherwise it's the start of your next turn.
I'll do it now since I'm out of the hunt. 16?
For your final key.
For my final key.
Alright.
Checkmate.
I'll go with Untamed. Marmook.
That seems rude.
It's my turn.
I like it.
Is there a way to go and get rid of the redness? Well, that's what I was checking because if I didn't cast
We're gonna do
second
logo.
level, I still have 1 second level. So if you wanna, depending on what he does this turn, wait until next round, I can cure blindness on you.
We're gonna play Library Access.
Alright, Derek, I need a strength.
And then we're gonna use this to archive Library Access.
Stupid.
Stupid. So Library Access lets me play, whenever I
Okay.
play a card, I get to draw a card. So I'm gonna play Doc Bookton, draw a card.
You feel this sharp
Unplay Architect,
pain, yes,
Draw a card.
a rending gnash
I'm
on
gonna
your
play
arm.
Lab Work,
Take 30 points of damage.
Amber.
Oh!
I'm going to
Sorry, Chris.
archive.
Oh!
And hold on.
Wait, how'd you crit?
On the creature's attack, it has a bite.
Did I draw a card from that?
Wow, it got
From
2
archive?
20s?
From Lab Work.
I don't
When
think
was
so.
the other 20?
I don't think so. Okay.
Well, it needs to get 2 20s to get a critical on me because it has disadvantage.
Oh, it did!
Wasn't
I'm
that-
sorry, I
still
forgot
kept you
about
at
that.
bay. Okay.
Yes, I have
So keys
basically
cost you
screwed
6
your
again.
boss on
And I'm
here.
going to swing at
I
your
stand, thank you for reminding me.
Marmook for
I
2.
did forget.
Steal 1.
It missed.
And then Reap for 2.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then it
Wait,
will.
wait, wait. What you did this reap? This one that's stunned?
Let's see.
No, hey, good point. There you go.
It doesn't really matter. I'm not sure. I can, because you're at what, 9 now? And it costs you 6
3,
still.
6,
You
9, yeah.
need a wisdom saving throw
Get
from
you
you,
to
though.
7.
And you do have advantage.
Okay, what is
There
it
is a
wisdom.
small chance I
for?
can
Okay,
get this.
what is the effect
So-
I'm saving against?
It's.
I can't tell you.
I don't know the math for sure,
it's-
so it might not work, but I think it will.
It's battling.
Reap, capture 1.
And
Trying to make you go crazy.
Is it charmed, frightened, or possessed? Any of those 3?
Reap, I can use a friendly creature. I use
it's
Ancient Bear to kill
a
your type
little
mechanic.
bit of everything.
They're both dead.
To be perfectly honest, so I would think
That means they're back at 7.
my instinct is that you would have advantage on it.
Okay.
Do it, can I?
So I'm immune to those.
I'm a little worried, actually.
It is
so
a little
close.
bit
I
of
don't think I can.
Okay.
Some of the effects make you run away.
Reap
Some of the make you ran
doesn't do
away.
anything.
Oh,
you can't take the damage.
So,
No, I don't want to matter.
I guess that would be determined first off which one I'm doing.
If you're immune to all of them,
Am I?
Yeah, 'cause that's
No
the thing.
fairness.
If it's something I'm
I thought you were gonna
immune
do that,
it's
so I
just
had that in my
way
record.
worse. If it's something I'm not, I would actually have to make the save.
Let's make
He had a really, really good starting hand.
And what kind of save was that? Wisdom?
wisdom.
19.
yeah, you're fine.
I did a lot.
It was a
Where's my
ridiculously
card
easy
to help
save,
me
so I
the
wasn't
Vault
keeping
Keeper?
track.
So you can't steal.
You know,
So you
except
can't
for
steal.
wizards.
I didn't steal it much. I don't think I stole
They
anything.
struggle with that.
Oh,
Yeah, you
I
did. You did
stole-
bait and switch.
Oh, I did bait and switch. If
If
it wasn't for bait and switch, I would have had a better chance. It's all the way down there. I would have
And
gotten
then
into
it
it.
is going to
Okay.
attack another
Oh.
Luigi.
Boom. KeyForged. 3 keys.
So
It was in
I
that vault?
need
Hideous,
those of
ugly
you who
monster.
are
It was
not
a lie to the vault hunters.
blinded,
Oh,
an extra
what was it?
CC
Is that
now.
a boy? Or lava dragon. Lava dragon. Lava dragon. Actually, it was just that's game.
You see it just long
Handsome
enough
Jack.
for it to go.
Assume he wants to play us, so I will get
And
up.
I need that.
In the game.
Yeah. That's a hit.
That's pretty good.
Alright, cool. I'm just going, because my hit chance is pretty nice. I'm just going to it looks like
Recorded?
plus one on the
Yeah, yeah, we're live.
Yeah.
I want everyone to
See you lose.
see me.
I'm gonna lose.
9,
Yeah, because cockiness, you know. Yep.
11.
We'll see what happens.
First turn treasure map, that's all I need.
21 damage. I'll give you my dick.
Need more than that.
Stupid bait and switch.
Coming through the zone.
Did you see that? Bait and switch like that?
No.
I forced the key to the bait and switch.
You want to help me
And
with
he was
that?
like,
Lightning
Well, I
bolt.
did 21 damage, and then I did 23 to stealth. So I fucked up.
Alright.
Suppose this is the point where we ask how you're hiding, but I imagine this literally just says
This is Chris.
There you go.
I don't remember what
I'm gonna switch.
it's okay.
Lightning bolt.
I can live with that.
you were still in the grasslands.
Oh,
Yeah.
15 or 16?
Close. Are we asking initiative?
The charisma save from last round.
We'll do a bad
The
draw.
difference between those two. Wasn't it?
Yep.
Keep
Okay.
the charisma save.
I don't remember.
We're gonna do logos.
I'm pretty
Mother?
sure you
Okay.
made
Fuck
it.
it.
Yeah,
I
I
think and then we're gonna play lab work.
Yeah, you
Okay.
made it.
Alright.
You're,
Archive.
yeah, I think it's like.
I think I rolled 11 and I got a +5, so I think it was
There you go.
Yeah, like
Alright, then
freaking, you know, you're a paladin. If you don't have a charisma save that throws it in, it's just a failure for paladin.
Yeah, pretty much. Alright, it is your turn.
I would like. I
I'm
still.
gonna do
I'm
shadows.
do lightning.
I'm doing long fused minds.
Okay.
It's a straight 5 foot right. Alright. Well, I see him lining up
I'm
the
gonna
shot,
do-
so can I run up behind him,
Uh,
yell in his ear, "We need to get the hell out of here"?
I'm gonna do a ghostly hand. If you have exactly one, I steal it.
Alright, you can certainly
I
try.
get 2 off of the play.
If he's willing, it doesn't really require like a strength
I'm gonna
check.
do-
Do you have a charisma to be coherent?
Like Dex or
Lights out.
Um,
One more. Send
No,
them
I
back to your
don't think
hands.
so, because
Trying to steer
I
a blind
presume
person.
you'd be willing.
I'm assuming I'm going to be willing
And my
as soon
turn.
as, like, provided I know it's him. I guess that's the one thing is I can't tell what's going on right now. I just know there's a weird
Yeah, we're gonna do Lotus again.
I'd like to at
So
least
we're
get
gonna play
them
Mother.
back.
As you approach to
Archaeologist?
grab him, I do need
Archaeologist?
a wisdom
Mother.
saving throw.
Okay.
From you.
No.
Let me turn.
7.
I'm gonna go with the
Yes, you did.
So you're going to kill 3 people.
Okay. I need an attack roll.
Oh God.
I'm not sure
Roll
yet.
attack.
I just need a roll an attack roll.
I'm gonna go Brobnar.
Whoa.
Do you?
You have no amber?
I have no amber.
Okay. Do you normally get 1 or 2 attacks?
Can I go?
2.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna do shadows.
Please do not roll well this time.
Oh,
Everyone
God.
else
All right.
Bedroom.
Don't tell me yet. I don't want to know.
Gain 1 and then I can steal 1
let's
that
see.
die.
Okay.
I'm gonna play Urchin.
Fucker.
Steal another one.
That would have been hilarious if you rolled a
Well, I'm on
1.
the path. What the hell happened? I needed.
You got close enough to hear its gibbering. You got confused.
I'm just going to point out that it would be hilarious if you rolled a 1 and hit the gibbering number on accident.
Actually, both hits were against the mouther.
Oh.
Because
They both hit? The one's a 16.
the other was 20 something.
Yeah,
20
really
five.
Yeah,
I'm
so
gonna
they
do
both hit the
Brobnar.
mouther. Go ahead and roll.
You lose 1. Troll. I'm gonna sacrifice this using Omni.
Fuck you!
Free damage to each creature in the
Oh.
middle.
Wow.
Wow.
That's still 5 and 5, so that's 10.
It's not terrible, I guess. Eh.
Okay.
Troll's gonna play Mother.
Try using a freaking great sword and having that be every single roll.
Right. Wow.
Alright. And then you leave him 10 feet away.
Oh. Now here's a question. I have 1 spell slot. Well, does this thing look hurt at all?
It's hard to tell. Because it's kind of an amorphous.
You can't tell if it's hurt or happy or angry or if it's interested in you. You have no
Fight them.
idea.
I mean, other than the fact its mouths are trying to bite you. You don't
Hence
know
your
how-
hint that it's hostile.
Yeah.
Gain 1.
And it's always kind of shifting.
ability.
What was a mouth will, close up and then open as an eye.
He's gonna
So it's very.
Mother.
I'm gonna stick with that amorphous because it's a neat word.
And my turn.
Brett.
Okay.
I would have gotten the average to be a
Untamed. Archive.
Okay, so we're to me
I'm
now.
going to
Yes.
do
You are no longer in melee.
destroy each
So-
damage
And
creature.
should have gotten an attack of opportunity, but
Gain 1 cheek.
so
Forgot to tell him to not charge back in.
No.
Then I'm going to do Nocturnal Maneuver.
Anyway,
Exhaust both your creatures.
I'm going to
you feel the urge.
He's back in the dancing room.
Then I'm going to play
I'm going
Hunting
ahead
Witch.
and pull out someone
I'm gonna play-
crazy.
Uh-oh.
Way of the Wolf.
Yeah.
Urchin.
So, spiritual weapon, the fucking god sent to the cleric class. I think specifically no, it's just general cleric weapon. Fuck
You
you.
turn.
Going to
And then we're
use
play
my last second level on
Charm
that.
Order. Use the Hunting Witch ability first.
I don't need
Comes
to
to play.
see
Get the
for
forge
that.
key.
Okay, I was about to ask that.
So I lose 6.
I believe I still have disadvantage because, block and all that.
This
Fine.
Let me play.
Lose 1 if you do.
Yep.
Pretty good.
I pick a target, that's
And then it is your turn.
Okay.
Okay.
I never took it as a fight, so.
You really should have.
It was 20 years ago. No,
No, they didn't have it 20 years ago. Fuck
probably
me.
not. Okay.
If they did, it wasn't this good.
No, probably not. Okay, go ahead and do a.
Oh, you mother! Wow! Oh,
Patrol.
curse you, blindness!
Phase shift.
I have 20 and a 3.
That's hard.
And
Okay, so I got like a 10 to hit, I think.
do a sacrifice.
Oh, okay, that is very
Gain 1.
disappointing.
I'm
On the
sad,
right
I'm seeing-
side, is it still within melee range
I'll
for
do-
me?
No.
Person. I
3.
would have loved to take another
3.
swing at it, but sadly that is a no.
Alright, well, up next is the jerk shaking all the dice while I'm trying to read this.
I don't think that helps. Shit.
So did you fail actually
Lightning
casting the
bolt.
weapon, or did the
We're
weapon
going to do
fail?
Untamed.
Oh no, it won't be able to hit. It's
It's a
still
5
there.
I'm going to use Niflheim to swing into
continuous
battle.
for like
It's a
a
line.
minute, I believe.
That takes up like a 5-foot zone. That hits
And then
twice
we
100 feet.
showed up.
Alright,
Swing into him.
Fantastic. Make sure you don't kill us.
Yes. Aim for the spot away from them.
They are kind of in the way.
Yeah, we're on the path, and as soon because
I'll move to them.
You're like over here somewhere, correct? And we're on the
I
path,
told,
like
I
right
told them
here.
that
Play
I
punch?
told you way back.
You can't move that far. You can get about halfway.
We'll do 3
Yeah,
actions.
So you guys are right about there.
Yeah, we're like
Grenades.
right on the little
I'll go
narrow bed.
in front of them to do it.
And
There's still just enough where I can shoot.
You're like, excuse me, boys.
Excuse me.
I'm gonna reap.
Look at
Oh, I was. No,
No, you just gained it. Yeah.
And it's a dex save throw.
I'm gonna reap.
Which should be really difficult since he's stuck in a
Now I'm
doorway.
gonna check.
Yeah.
I don't think it cares.
Shadows.
No.
Play Carlo. I'm gonna play Sting. So that's me.
15.
Gain 1.
This
And
is
then once I play
what he
Archive,
said.
which is gain 1.
Dex save.
And then I'm going to leap with him.
Yeah.
And it's your turn.
I will forge.
Right here.
That's 27 damage.
All mine.
Good damn.
There goes one of my.
That's a third.
I count.
Yeah. I have 2 thirds levels.
I'm gonna play Naughty the Thief.
Yeah, I was gonna do
Bait and
that.
switch.
That would kill everyone.
Yeah.
So you got 0.
Yeah.
Alright, so it's finally its turn.
6, 8, 9.
I should get 5.
And it attacks the. Ooh.
And
Wizard.
Yeah. However, as it
I'm gonna do
approaches,
Nerf Blast, steal
I
1.
need the 3 of
Do
you, the
2.
4 of you now,
Oh good.
To the
make
third.
another wisdom saving throw.
Oh, fuck.
And my turn.
Okay. I'm going to do.
And I'm gonna check.
Check. Okay, I'm going to do
26
Shadows.
Vegas.
Yes.
I'm going to play Treasure Map.
17.
Gain 4.
Okay. Alright.
We've learned his shenanigans.
Okay.
Realistically, you should have some
Go.
advantage after a certain point
I'm gonna
because
forge.
it's doing the same
Take
thing
those.
over and over again.
True, I think the whole idea of it is that you cannot understand what the hell is happening with it at any point. It's like walking into Cthulhu's, room and being like, the hell?
That felt great.
Imagine a bunch of native speakers talking, having an argument.
It's like 300 people having an argument in 27 languages
Yeah.
and you understand none of them.
Alright, I'm guessing a 17 hits the wizard.
Yeah.
That is 19 points of damage.
I'm down.
Just immediate look.
And then
Derek is sort of like, I feel something on my boot. This is familiar. Is this the wizard?
and then
Little
it's
Brobnar.
going to do another blinding spit attack. So those of you who are conscious, I need a dex save.
Going to
Do I even have to
reap
make this?
twice.
Crit.
No.
And my turn.
Okay, I'm going to call Shadows.
I'm still blind, regardless.
Okay. Well, you
Sacrifice
got your vision back at the start of the
I
turn.
have a potion.
Oh, never mind.
And
I was like,
I can.
why does this keep happening?
And then you
Say
lost.
go, I'm going to check.
I have another potion on me.
Alright, new round.
Granted,
I'm gonna go
Oh, I gotta do a save.
Shadows.
Ooh.
Silvertooth and just play ready.
Okay.
Ghost Gunner on him.
That's
He's gonna
bad.
reap and steal.
Nick.
He's gonna steal.
He failed his save.
Oh, okay. Initiative. Oh,
Death save.
failed
I'm gonna play Miasma.
I'm sorry.
New question.
He's
We
gonna
don't
be frozen
have
two face.
plenty of on initiative, right?
And I'm gonna end
Okay,
my turn.
19.
I'm in chat.
Alright, then we both got income.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he did get me.
both have -1, so is it roll off?
Yeah,
I thought it was just
so.
gonna keep
Wait,
sticking
what
with
is
that
it?
turn, but you couldn't do
Is
it.
it an 8 or an 8?
10?
Okay, yeah, roll off.
Hi.
Well, I could have sacrificed it.
2.
It wouldn't have mattered though. It would have been the same.
Guess who wins?
I didn't hear.
So
he's
got
whichever
more.
Steal his stuff so he can't afford it.
I have bait and switch in my hand, but it's not helping. I have like 17 hammer.
Now, are you? Is it in melee with him?
Yes.
Good game. I have even the score.
Ah, there's Bruno next turn. I would have done it.
He's not moving willingly.
Sack the sting. I think you're right. Should have.
Well, you couldn't, could you? Because you can. Could you with the treasure map?
I can treasure map. I just can't play it.
Yeah, so that was. Oh, you can't play, so you could have sacked it.
Yeah, against me.
That'll be it for tonight. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Do I have to get up about 5 feet to drag?
Stupid silver.
Reach over.
However,
There is the problem of I think I'm in the way.